I'd been collecting ideas in my mind for a while. I had some odds and ends and pieces of tunes in my studio, and I just thought it was time to make something of it all and try and put it out.
Never a day that I don't think of you. I've been reaching out, but there is no reply. Why
My mates, Steve Lukather and Joseph Williams, were prodding me, urging me along very much. He said it was time to do a solo record. So with that support and also my own wanting to get out and sing a little bit more and show a different side of me, I thought it was time. My father was a jazz pianist, so I was influenced by him heavily. And my father used to work with a great singer called Mel Torme. So there was a lot of albums where Paich, Torme, unions. And I thought we'd have a little reunion here of the Sons and let James Torme do his great scatting on it and sing his oohs and ahs. And it was kind of a homage to our fathers. Do you have pens?
Of course. Which one do you prefer? Black, gold, silver?
Silver?
Yeah, will work.
That's not really showing up too good.
No.
Let me try black. There you go.
I'll make a lot of fans happy with this.
Oh, great. So happy. My father was very hip, very youthful in his approach to music, and it was definitely a great relationship, a friendship that was so close because we were closest musically as well as a father-son relationship. We worked together for many years. Starting when I was 13 years old, there was an album done by a group called Spirit. We did that together, arranged it together. We got to do Seals and Crofts' work, which is a song called Hummingbird on that my father and I arranged together. We co-produced a song for Cheryl Lynn called Got to Be Real that became a hit record. And my father also produced and arranged The Way We Were for Barbra Streisand, which is a great record, and I got to play on it.
I love you too. Like the corners of my mind, misty watercolor memories of the way we were. Scattered pictures of the smiles we left behind, smiles we gave to one another for the way we were.
But working with Seals and Crofts, I started breaking out on my own as a session player. I played with Seals and Crofts. Then I played with Boz Scaggs, who I wrote an album called Silk Degrees with, which I thought was more of my contribution musically. And so little by little, I started finding myself as a writer with a major artist, Boz Scaggs. It was very transformative for me. We're sitting together at my dad's piano, and I start singing a little bit, and then he starts singing a little bit, and then he gets his pencil out and starts writing down words. And I keep playing and go, how about going here? And he says, oh, that's a great transition. And I got a chance to really write from scratch with an artist and arrange it also on the thing. So I think that was a springboard to Toto after that.
Over the road.
found that we went out with Boz Scaggs after that album and toured with him. We got a taste of playing to big, large crowds and gave us the confidence that the music that we had played and all made together, created together, was accessible to audiences. So record executives were able to see us performing and how the crowd reacted to us on stage, because we weren't just sitting there playing like session players. We were moving around like a band, which was in part the band, the rhythm section Toto. Mike Porcaro was the bass player in our band. Jeff Porcaro was the drummer. The same kind of band we'd had in high school. We used to work proms and high school dances and weddings, all that kind of stuff. And it was a really great band. It was my favorite band to play in. If I had my choice of all my bands I played in, Toto's my favorite in high school. That was fun. I came up with that riff when I moved out of my house, out of my parents' home, and got my first apartment, and I got a little upright piano, and I just started playing that riff, the opening riff. I probably played it for about 3 days. I think people were knocking at the door, stopped playing, and almost got evicted.
Not in the way that you hope.
Then I brought it to the band, and I added some words and a verse.
Not in the way you say you care.
And that was the first song that we really rehearsed as a band together in a recording studio. And it sounded just almost like it does on the record. The first time we played it, everybody was that quick.
It's not in the way you look or the things that you say that you do or the lie. Love isn't always on time. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Or the lie. Love isn't always on time. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
We just had the luck. There was a DJ named Big Al who was here.
Alfred Lagarde.
Alfred. Sure, he broke our record, I think, for the first time, Hold the Line. So we immediately got our mass following here, and it spread like wildfire throughout Europe. And because of him, I think we owe our careers to Big Alfred. Alfred, I know you're listening, because he always used to wake me up in the morning on live radio.
Really?
And put me on the air. So we have a special connection here to the Netherlands.